Hey everyone, welcome back to more Total War Warhammer, playing as Wurrzag the Great Green Prophet. I'm DisturbingPuppet. We're continuing our campaign here. Things are going pretty well. So down here in the south, we are in the process of destroying Karak, Azul, their last holdouts. We've got a few armies in the process of doing that. They've got basically one army, a few settlements. I did destroy one of their territories. I will have to kind of resettle that. But in the meantime, we're just going to do a little bit of raiding, a little bit of trashing, get some cash that way. They do have their last territory way down here, so probably this army will take out Crad Tolman and then go down there. We might build up after taking Crad Tolman. These two, Spite Peak, and then taking care of this army. I think that's it for their settlements. Yeah. Yeah, these guys being out here, I'm assuming they're going to rush to Spite Peak. They might try to take out Misty Mountain.
Don't think so.
Never know. So I did figure out I can get rid of this guy, but we can't do it from the other menu. We have to do it from here. So if I go in and then try to get rid of him, it doesn't really work. So from here, there's no way to get rid of him. We can just replace him. I was pretty sure there's a way to get rid of him, and there is. You just have to kind of click on him, and then we can go ahead and get rid of this army. We don't need it, so it's fine. That'll get me a little bit more cash coming in because we have one less army. I would like to get this army up to full strength. So I could go ahead and have these guys move instead of raid. We could get him across the border and we could recruit some Black Orcs for him. They are a bit pricey. I don't know, we could do that and then come back. So we could do that next turn. So we would have to run to get across the border here. Yeah, let's just kind of get that set. Where's the border here? So the border's there. Let's stay relatively close to the border, and then we can kind of reinforce him next time. So that'll be the plan. We'll give him some extra units, and we'll go back and hit Crad Tolman again. So out here, we're still holding our position. These guys, I am not actually sure where they're going anymore. Are they going to Gunbad? Looks like they're actually going to Grom Peak. Okay, that's fine. We've got armies up here besieging. I just want to make sure we're all close. Alright, there are a lot of characters there, so we're going to destroy the army in there, take that out next turn, we'll get some cash. Well, we'll get cash from it, and then we might settle it afterwards. Not really sure if Gunbad is really worth occupying. It is a 4. We'd kind of want to take Grom Peak then as well, just to have the region. Is there anything, like, cool in this area? Okay, apparently I can't look at the building browser because I don't have control of the area. So yeah, I'm not sure if it's worth taking over. Look at Gunbad. There we go. So they've got a feast hall, goldsmiths, brightstone. They've got, it's a special mine. Okay, so it might be worth taking if there's brightstone that we could do. Like if we can get gold from that, like we've got the gems coming in from a couple of the places. So yeah, we might want to go ahead and take those two then, and then we can move on to the other dwarf territories. But yeah, that's going to be next turn. I think we're good everywhere else. Eventually, it might be tempting to take Akendorf as a buffer here, kind of blocking people getting through the pass, so I don't have to guard both sides of this. Yeah, I think we're basically fine. Is there anything that I want to upgrade? There's always, like, these that we can upgrade. We've got a couple ports we might be able to upgrade. I don't think I have the cash for it. Yeah, we need quite a bit more. That's another thing we're running into, is having money issues, which we'll hopefully be able to subsidize by sacking dwarf settlements and stuff in the south, and then up north as well. We can kind of keep things going. Yeah, alright, we'll just kind of let it roll. We made peace with Templehof and with the Vampire Counts, so we shouldn't have too much trouble from them, hopefully. Oh, he's going for the Misty Mountain. And I do have a tiny, tiny garrison there. Not much we can do about it. We managed to kill a whole 19 of them. How exciting. And he actually settled it. Okay. Well, that's not very nice. And we failed this one. I tried like 3 or 4 times to kill this guy, and we failed each time. Our best chance was about 50%. Stone Mine Tower, we've got negative growth. That's not great, but could be a lot worse. I don't know how big of a population I really had at Misty Mountain here. I don't think it was much. But we'll be on our way here quite soon. Alright, first things first. So you want Blackworks. How much do Blackworks cost me? They do take forever to recruit. Holy crap, okay. I will give you a couple, but that's it. That's all you're going to get. And then we're going to give you some cheap crap to fill out your army, I think, is all we're going to do. So what's the cheapest thing I can possibly afford? Probably regular goblins at 270. I mean, we can get goblin wolf riders for the same amount. I'd rather have the wolf riders than just regular goblin units. So, sure. Do that. That'll get you up to full strength, but it will take a little while. You guys are still going to hold tight. Nothing's changed out here. You are on your way somehow to Grand Peak. Up here, we're going to invade and take that over. We've got 3 armies good to go for that. Down here. So you took out Misty Mountain. I think I'm going to go hit Spite Peak, except I can't make it. We can get in and raid, I guess. Let's start with the further back army. They can just barely make it across. So let's get you over, and now we can't raid. Alright, fine, be that way. These guys can get across. We'll have them kind of hang out near each other. Let's get a little further up. And then we'll raid. So just taking a little while to get these guys over. We'll hit Spite Peak, and then we'll try to engage this army. So that's kind of their job for those two. These guys are up on their way, very, very slowly. Hag is done. There's nothing else I can do. Grimgore is getting units. Alright, so it's time. Wurrzag could lead, or we could actually have our weaker guy lead. I'm not sure if it makes much difference. Either way, all the armies here are going to get involved. We'll just go for it. I think we're just going to auto-resolve this. There is a garrison. It's not very strong. I'm just hoping my giant survives. Just double check I don't have any banners to equip. Yeah, let's just go for it. Okay, not a problem. Good amount of cash. Alright. Wow. We can get 15 grand, or we can get 25 grand. Yeah, I'll take the 25. And then I'll take it over here in a little bit. Okay, Sword of Bloodshed. I don't know if I want to give that... Well, somebody I can probably give it to. Bully. Alright, who moved there? Wurrzag, why did you move away from Mount Gunbad? We're still kind of here and involved. What do we want for skills is the other thing. Got Route Marcher. I mean, Ravager fully upgraded would be nice. Arcane Conduit I think would be nice. It's not, like, totally necessary. It's Iron Hard. Recover time. That would get us to Lightning Strike eventually. Yeah, let's go ahead and take Ravager. And we'll kind of A up to head to get Lightning Strike eventually. Okay. So... my other army here is just these guys. We're going to continue kind of hanging out in the area. Seems like it's not really letting me move. Maybe it's just so crowded here. You guys try to... yeah, it's about as far up as it's going to let me go. That's fine. Sly is over here somewhere, also in this mess. I don't know if I can actually successfully kill any of these characters. Let me see. 38%. I was just trying to see what the percentage was and missed it. It's probably about the same, 38%. But anyway, we failed again. Keep trying to kill the same guy over and over again. Just not working out. Our army's up there. I think we're all fine. I just want to double check. So these guys are coming. I might want to redirect these guys to Grand Peak. Yeah, let's change these guys to Grand Peak as well. Because we've got Mount Gunbad under control. We now have tons of cash. So we'll take a look at what buildings I can do around the Empire here in a minute. But that's probably all we're really going to do here as far as combat actions. Yeah, alright, let's take a look and see what we can do. Really want this to get up to 4 populations so I can get Karak up, then we can upgrade... oh, actually that's maxed out at 3. But that would be really nice. We could... this doesn't cost any population, does it? I don't really know that I need a source of units here. Obedience is good. Corruption is a bit high. It's actually going up, surprisingly. You know, since it is going up, in that case, let's go ahead and buff this. That'll double the reduction in vampiric and chaotic corruption being removed. Alright, down here, probably a similar thing where it's probably going up. Ah, it's actually decreasing. So down here, is there anything that I really want to do? I mean, we can go ahead and bump these up to level 3s. It does mean a bunch of cash out of the way right now in exchange for 100 each turn later. It's not a huge improvement. We've got the money for the port, so we could do that. Stone Mine is kind of exposed, so I am a little concerned about that, but we could do Stone Mine's port. Things are kind of under control. Corruption is decreasing. Down here, things are totally under control. Chaotic corruption is holding steady. But we could definitely do something about that. How about Galbaraz? Let's go ahead and get that going. Out here, Karak, Azul, and Black Iron Mine are relatively safe for the moment. It's the situation. We're holding steady on obedience. Chaotic corruption is going up. But there's not a lot I can do about that, really, without taking into the territory here, which we'll do fairly soon. Crooked Fang is where? Okay, that's pretty safe at the moment. Karak 8 Peaks is actually looking pretty good. Maybe get that all the way leveled up. Be kind of cool. Things are getting better here. Karak drawn is pretty safe, so we could upgrade that. Then we could upgrade the boss's tent as well to kind of keep this area under control a little better. I think that's a good call. Down here, things are improving. Partially because the armies are down there. Yeah, I mean, upgrading these do increase my growth, but I'm exchanging 2 points. It's taken forever for it to grow here. I'm hoping it's going to tick up here shortly. How long is it going to be? 2 more turns until it goes up. So yeah, let's just hold off, and then we want to upgrade Karak itself. That's kind of a big priority for me. Down here, this whole area is fairly weak except for Barak Var, and we're just going to kind of leave it as is. I don't think there's much point in doing a lot of upgrades. So yeah, we're down to like, do I want to do Stone Mine? I guess, I mean, we've got a lot of cash at the moment. Let's go ahead and throw it at that, and I don't expect anything to happen down here. I'm going to hold off on just getting, like, defenses up. Yeah, I think we're okay. I'm just going to hold off on spending too much cash here at the moment. We'll put that money into the settlements once we kind of get into these and take them, and hopefully we'll get some extra cash as well. Okay, I think that's pretty much it. Characters are now leaving. There's an army back there as well. Up at Nashrak's lair.
Can you feel it?
Uh-oh.
From the north it comes. The tendrils of chaos spread south, tainting the lands. And with it, the warriors of chaos march. We must ready ourselves, for war is coming. But who has brought the warring tribes together? What manner of champion holds that power?
Okay, so now we have the problem that we can't finish the campaign because if Archaon is alive, we can't actually get our win condition.
Oblivion has come, my lord. Archaon, the ever-chosen lord of the end times, has re-entered the world. With him marches a chaos host numberless in size. Prepare yourself for the coming apocalypse.
Alright, well, we're orcs. We're kind of trying to create our own orky apocalypse. They can do whatever they want. Okay, that reminds me, I should take a look at my characters and see if there's anybody that I want to swap out items and gear for. Let's take a look here. So you've got a cool thing. Nothing available. Nothing available. You've got a whole bunch of stuff. Fine. Let's get rid of you. Alright, so Grimgore looks good. You just have the Biting Blade with armor piercing. We could give you melee attack +8, which is quite nice. Yeah, we can do that. That's quite a nice weapon. Don't know that I have anything better. So the Helm of Discord is armor 2 and gives me the Helm of Discord ability, which is quite nice. Yeah, I can kind of live with that. We're all good here. Scepter of Stability is on Azhag. We could take that away from him. What does that do anyway? Increased magic resistance. Yeah, I mean, it's okay. I don't know that we need it on a spellcaster specifically. Musk doesn't have much. You've got a charmed shield. Brass cleaver is what? Increased melee attack, which you probably kind of need. We could get you melee attack and melee defense. I feel like that's a little better for a little weaker guy like you. Let's do that. Give you the Fencer's Blades. Nothing there. Nothing there. Sly doesn't need anything. He's basic character. You've got a Sword of Battle, though, which is interesting. I think I just gave it to him because I had it. On Urk, we've got the Sword of Anti-Heroes, which I kind of like. We actually got a skill point. Urk, what have we done with you? So we do have Route Marcher, that's nice. We've given you HP. Vanguard deployment on you, I don't know about that. Poison attacks, most of the units in this army have poison attacks anyway, so that's kind of pointless. How about I give you just some extra melee attack? You're kind of a goblin fighter, so yeah, why not? Anything else? Azhag has the Armor Fortune, which is good. Biting Blade, some armor piercing. Wow. You have a massive amount of weapon strength. So giving you an increased percentage goes up quite a bit. How about we do that? Little ward save for you. Alright. Cool. So I think we're getting everybody in pretty good shape here for the end times, but I'm mainly concerned with my victory conditions, which still require... Let's see... So Crooked Moons are still alive out there somewhere. Chaos might take care of them. Skull Smashers, same thing. We have met this condition. The Dwarves and the Empire have to die. We can finish off the Dwarves while Chaos will probably finish off the Empire, or the Vampire Counts might. Or they might just keep limping along forever. We have a lot of raiding we still have to do. I'm almost at 2,000. We need 10,000. And unfortunately, Archaon is healthy and hale, so that's a bit of an issue. Can't do this because there are no greenskins anymore. This is not something we're going to do. We don't going to start another war with them. And raise an army. I mean, I could do that. I don't know that I want to. Okay, well. Down here. You're recruiting. We're going to hold as is. You're on your way to Grom Peak. Wurrzag, let's go ahead and take Gunbad here. I think. Wait, did we? Oh, we took Mount Gunbad. I am an idiot. I thought we just sacked it. I went for the option that gave me the most cash, I thought, which I don't think was Loot and Occupy, was it? Or did I click on the wrong thing? Yeah, alright, that's weird. Well, I thought we did something a little different there. Cave of Shinies, very nice. Let's get a boss's tent and a cave of shinies going. Just to kind of keep things stable. So we want to take Grom Peak, and then we'll just go destroying stuff further up. So these guys are actually right next to it. Let's have you guys... close. Okay, they're quite close. Yeah, let's have you go for Grom Peak as well. And then my two actual armies. Yeah. We're going to start moving up.
Alright, I'm going.
Start creeping in towards Nashrak's lair.
Boss of them night goblins! Running.
Yeah, I would have sworn that I took the cash option there, which was not, it was like just sack. It wasn't loot and occupy. But maybe the more cash was loot and occupy, so I don't know what I did there. Again, it's possible I just hit the wrong button. So I just failed an assassination attempt, so anything I do is going to be pretty reduced. If I deploy here, construction costs are down, so sure, let's do that. That'll decrease the cost, although I already paid for it. Okay, with my armies.
Who's the boss?
You guys. Can we
I'm
reach
the best.
Spite Peak? Yes, we can. Can you reach Spite Peak? No, we can't, but that might be close enough to... Yeah, that should be close enough to give some aid. So Azhag will creep up.
Great and
We'll
powerful.
do the actual attack here. I can't tell if that's going to draw him in or not. It should.
Let him have it.
Yeah, so that's not a problem. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and take them out. Not a ton of cash. Have any banners or anything? I mean, I definitely need Spite Peak. Let's just occupy it. That gives us the province. And a brass cleaver. Alright, so Spite Peak. We can now actually... growth and obedience up. Is there anything interesting here? Nothing unique. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and get you up to level 2. We can start doing some stuff then. Yeah, even with the boss's tent and the armies here, things aren't looking super great, but that'll stabilize shortly. Just kind of move them a little closer.
War boss, innit?
These guys are recovering quite quickly.
Night Cobbo war boss.
So I think we can hold on here. Go ahead. Yeah, it's going to take 3 turns. We might as well go ahead and do something here to give me some cash. So that's them, and you're still waiting on reinforcements. 2 more turns for those black orcs, taking forever. Alright. Let's take a look at what we can do. Yeah, Karak Corruption's going up now, even with the additional boss's tent here. I'm going to level that up. We're working on leveling 1. Let's get this one up to level 2. Get this one up to level 2. Done what we can there. Desolation of Nagash is going in the toilet temporarily. That'll be fine shortly. We're okay for the moment. Karak Corruption is going up everywhere. Just do what we can to kind of counteract that a little bit. At level 3, what does this do? So obedience goes up to 8. +1 to corruption reduction. Yeah, it's not like fantastic. God, I've burned through like most of that cash here already. Getting better here. Oh, we can upgrade this. Definitely, we're going to do that. Gold, gold, gold. That is the priority. And one more turn, we'll actually have the population here. We'll see if I can actually get the cash I need for it. There are no other dwarf armies around. So what I might do is just jump over to try to go to Grand Peak. I don't know that my wall armies can take Grand Peak, and I might want to hit it myself just to get cash out of it. There's a level 3 hold there, it looks like. So I might want to prioritize having my guys hit it instead of anybody else. And I don't mind leaving these guys here for now. They'll kind of keep things a bit more stable, potentially. Alright. Trying to kind of rush through here a little bit. Yeah, the wall army is moving. Grand Peak looks like it's being besieged. So I could send maybe one army over there, and we could use the wall armies to reinforce, and then have the other army move in up north temporarily. But getting the territory, like the whole region with Grand Peak in it, is kind of more of a priority than doing anything else further up. No, Karak Hearn are gone. I wonder what killed them. Okay, we got another Wa near Grimgore. We got the Spider Hatchery, so Spider Riders are just better. Moving in on Grand Peak. Okay. Who's moving down? That's Thorgrim himself. I mean, we could go jump on Thorgrim.
I'm the best.
We can get close-ish.
Let's take what should be ours.
Just set up an ambush, maybe? Or just move in on him. Let's just move in on him, I think. Getting some attrition here, it looks like.
I'm leaving. Start the war.
Force.
Doing one. Let me think about it. No.
Yeah, so just kind of have them sort of pushing in, threatening everywhere for the dwarves. Alright, so that's all we're going to do there. Those guys are moving over also to Grand Peak, I think. Down here, we've got one more turn for them. The Wall Army did show up. I'm actually just going to have them go down. See if they can do something to Death Gorge, just to cause some trouble down there.
Gork's fist.
Gonna hold tight here, although I mean, I don't really want to start another war at the moment, but we could go hit the Border Princes and maybe take out Akendorf. That's something we might eventually do. Okay, the armies here are looking pretty good. The territory is now positive on obedience. Good. Chaotic corruption, you can kind of see, is going nuts everywhere, unfortunately.
What a sucking it do you want?
Right, so we need to move down on Misty Mountain. He's going to take out Crad Tolman. And I think that's it, other than Death Gorge.
Boss of them night goblins.
So, yeah. If we can, we could raid on the way, maybe, but...
Who needs stabbing?
Okay, there is an army down here.
Big on.
So we'll take a cautious approach, getting reinforcements on the way. Can't switch to anything useful. We're just kind of waiting on Grimgore here, unfortunately. Yeah, not a huge amount of cash coming in this turn. We should have gotten the population we need to get Karak up. Yep, we've got the population. How much cash do we need? 4,800. Okay, yeah, we can definitely do that soonish. Okay, Spider Worship is leadership for Spider Riders. Not terrible. Big of Wheels is chariots. I don't really have any. Troll Sinew is range for goblins. I do now have some goblin infantry. Yeah, we can do that, I guess. Drop a quick save here. Alright, let's just keep progressing. Actually, let's check on just status. So, I think Warriors of Chaos, yeah, they're now the strongest faction. We're bumped down to 2. Dwarves have 5 settlements left. I know of, like, 2. So they must have just kept spreading further up. The Empire's still out there somewhere. How much does the Empire have? Because we've got to deal with them. They've also got 5. They're going to be hard to get to, is the problem. Vampire Counts and Templehof actually don't have that many, surprisingly. They're kind of in the way of the advance of Chaos as well, so they often just get eaten by Chaos. I wonder...
Do not underestimate the danger thou art in, mortal.
No, they don't want a non-aggression
My
pact,
patience
apparently.
wears thin for them.
I mean, I'll give them a chance. Templehof will do the same thing.
Make an offer. But if I don't like it, I will have your skin sloughed from your bones by banshee screams.
I mean, that's pretty graphic. Alright, I'm just trying to, you know, make it so you guys can focus more on Chaos. That's really all. Border Princes, actually, for the Human Kingdoms, are doing quite well with 6. Surprisingly good. The Empire's pretty weak. Dwarves are now quite weak. Yeah, I mean, we're really the only ones probably able to put much of a fight against Chaos, and I really don't like having to fight Chaos, but I might have to finish. I really don't like that that's part of our short campaign. I still don't know where the Crooked Moon are, really. They're kind of out there somewhere. Skull Smashers are out there. Okay. I mean, that gives me an idea. So they're way out in the mountains there. I'm going to have to... Like, the fact that I have to absorb or kill them is really kind of excessive. So I may have to just send a massive expeditionary force once Karak Azul's crushed. We could maybe eat Clan Angrund as an excuse to kind of head that way in the mountains and look for them to sort of make them join us or die. Because even for the short, I've got to deal with them, which is a problem. I feel like the Orc campaign is much harder than some of the other ones, but that could just be me. I have been playing it a bit defensively, which I probably shouldn't have been. Okay, they're on their way down to Death Gorge. Thorgrim just backed off. Warriors of Chaos went by pretty quickly. I don't know if Kislev's still up there or not. Is Kislev still alive? I haven't noticed them as the factions go by. Oh, we've got Norse down here. Really? Okay. That's a bit of an issue. So, what is this? Assassinate? Yeah, so I don't even have any characters down here. We're not going to assassinate him, but we're going to kill him by destroying his army and slaughtering his guys. Bjornlings are here. I really don't want to fight the Bjornlings. Let's see if I can actually get them. They've got no settlements, really.
Whichever woeful deity protects you, it ends here. We'll spill your blood.
I mean, that's not very nice. Yeah, I'm not really trying to offer them anything. I'm just getting on the off chance. If they do attack me, Gronti Mingle would be the target. What's my garrisons like down here? Not terrible. Galbaraz is pretty good. Alright, we need some cash, though. So let's focus on getting some cash here. I should have an army ready.
Let's go.
Okay, you're now ready. Let's go hit Kradtomen again.
Kill him. This'll be good.
Hardly anybody's here. Oh, forgot to give the banner there to somebody. I can do that. What is this? So +5. So this Black Orcs only. +5 armor. Increased melee defense. Increased leadership. Yeah, doesn't matter. Just give it to the first one there. Fine. And then how about let's just occupy it.
This battle leads to war.
Got another Crown of Command. So Kradtomen, we need Death Gorge and Misty Mountain back. Okay. So Kradtomen itself. We'll hold off because I don't have a lot of cash here.
Yeah, what?
Grimgor is going to sit tight for the time being. He's heading down to Death Gorge. You're going to stay put, especially with the Bjornlings in the area. Besieging Grom Peak. And you guys need to start making a move down to Misty Mountain.
Great and powerful, war boss.
So to here, we're still in our own territory.
Going.
I'd like to do some raiding, because I still have a lot of raiding that I have to do to actually get my victory condition.
This way.
So I wouldn't mind kind of hanging out and just raiding for a while. Maybe doing that for a bit with both armies. Or we could just kind of crush them and hit them and then raid. We'll see how it goes. Where are you going? What is your target? Grom Peak. Okay. Now, I'd kind of like to be in on the fight over at Grom Peak with somebody. So if we run, we can actually get there in one turn. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll get you down so that you can lead
This way.
an attack next turn on Grom Peak. Sly's gonna stay there for a bit. Let's go back to Wurrzag, please, wherever Wurzag's at. There we go. Yeah, I don't think Wurrzag can take on Thorgrim by himself.
My name. Now's the time.
Where are you going? Okay, so you're also going to Grom Peak.
Wurrzag, the great green prophet.
Border is right there. So I could cross the border and raid, but that might get him to attack me. I don't know that I can take this army on by myself. The other thing I could do is try to just ambush here. Staying in my own territory. I might be able to win an ambush fight. But I probably want to move first. Can't see how far I can move and still ambush, though. It's a problem. Back off a little bit. Try to go for an ambush there. I don't think it's going to work. But you never know. Alright, Kratoman is ours. We don't have any extra cash coming in, which is unfortunate. Stability is getting better. Let's get some gold income. And yeah, just give me a boss's tent. See, now I need money. Money is definitely a problem. We'll get some next turn, though. Coming to big. They're about to die. Sorry, can't do it. Okay, looks like they are 100% focused on the border princes, which I'm fine with. Got detected. So we had a decisive victory at Death Gorge. Failed, not a big deal. So did we? Yeah, we took Death Gorge. All right, Death Gorge is ours. So we just need Misty Mountain back, and we're good on the region. All right. I was hoping I could get some cash out of that, but apparently not. Death Gorge. Is there anything like unique? Nope, doesn't look like it. Alright, well. Give me gold. That's all I'm going to do for the moment.
Now's the time.
You guys. What am I going to do for you? I guess we'll just give them a target. Like way further up, temporarily. Have them go to Nashrak's lair, I guess. Right, Muzg. Make sure we change our stance. And then we want to go into Grand Peak. Which should be doable. Right? It's not letting me, though, for some reason. Attack Grand Peak. Why can we not attack Grand Peak?
What does Ogginek to you want?
I don't know why. It seems like I can't attack Grand Peak.
No way! Not ever! No!
Okay, weird. Yeah, that's bizarre. I don't know why I can't just assault here. just have the Wa armies provide assistance for me, but it seems like it's not gonna let me. It's even saying like no when I try.
Not a
Like
zogging
that.
chance.
I guess we'll raid then, I suppose.
Doing stuff.
Getting us +0. I guess because it's being besieged, it doesn't really help.
All right,
Fine,
then I'll
change
do it.
stance. This is just dumb. Just attack Grand Peak.
You look right in the head.
I don't know why it's not letting me do that. That's irritating. Yeah. Stay here for now. Alright, well, down here we definitely have some stuff we can do. So, Misty Mountain itself does not have much of a garrison.
Do you
Army-
take me for a Wurrzag?
Not tiny, but it's not
Night
full stack
of a
either.
war boss. This way.
Now? Let's
gonna go for it. Okay, we're all good on banners and stuff. I think we're fine here. Let's just auto-resolve. Took a decent chunk of damage, actually. It's not worth a lot of money. I could use basically everything I can get, though. Let's sack it. Mission aborted. Bunch more followers. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and take that and occupy it next turn. So that's a little bit more money.
Despair involved fighting.
Toman, we just need that. Do I want to spend any money here is the question. Just to get another boss's tent down. Yeah, let me do it. Then, didn't I tell you guys to go somewhere else? I did. Alright. So we need to go settle up here.
Ready for murdering.
So I guess you're the closest.
This is it. Gorg's fist.
So we'll do that, and then we'll see what I want to do from there with Grimgore. I don't know why I can't attack Grand Peak there. We'll try next turn, and just kind of see what happens. Alright, we've got some money. I'm pretty sure what we want to do, first and foremost, is get Karak up. Just to kind of help my garrison, if nothing else. I think that's an ideal thing to do. Doesn't leave me a lot of money, though. So is there anything I can do that's going to give me cash? Like anything, anywhere? Probably not. No, we'll have some more money coming in, though, in a little bit. Oh. Burke. What do we want? Dodgy Geezer is not bad. Missile parry. Interesting. Yeah, we could take some missile resistance, I guess. Okay, we're going in. Just auto-resolve that. Gold sigil sword. Do you not really have anything? I would have sworn Muzz had some stuff. Alright. I could use cash, but we don't want the fightiness to go down too much. Give me some unit replenishment, I guess. I don't know if my characters reduce Karak corruption. I might want to make some characters just to kind of run around and keep Karak corruption under control, possibly. Decisive victory! We crushed the army in Grom Peak. Talisman of Endurance, that's quite nice. 15% ward save. Great Peaks is ours. We're now raiding our own territory, which is kind of a problem. As the tribe gets bigger, your bosses move out of strike and reach and start to get ideas. They begin to think they're better than you. They think they should get their own law. Keep them sweet, spend a bunch of cash. We get leadership increased. I'm the boss. We get minus leadership, but increased obedience. Yeah, let's do that. Look. So Urk's got some stuff. Sly, we don't care too much. So you've got 20% ward save on you. Increased ward save there. Grimgore gets health back when we're fighting. He's got an ability to cast Fireball. I don't know that I would use that much. We could give him the Crown of Command instead. The Fireball might be slightly useful, but I feel like if he's in close combat, it's just going to cause problems. Yeah, we'll give you the Crown of Command instead. Buzzg. Yeah, he's got some stuff. Why it's not showing he doesn't have anything. You could take that, I guess. Somebody should have it. Azhag, you've got a 10% ward save. Let's give you a 15% ward save. Wurrzag's got a 20. Grimgore, I mean, we could give him a 10% ward save instead of the healing. I don't know how fast the healing is, though. Might be better just kind of heal back in close combat. I'm not sure which is better. Alright, we'll go ahead and call that good. Alright, down here.
Azhag is here.
Who's the boss?
Azhag or Urk.
I'm listening.
Azhag, yeah, let's just have Azhag do it. Go ahead and finish them off. They have down here. Kurgan Damon, support specialist. Actually, pretty good amount of loot, surprisingly. And we'll go ahead and just occupy. Karak Azul is gone. Blightwater is ours. So Blightwater, we want obedience. On gold. Okay, so you're gonna stay there for a bit. He's gonna settle that. Everything else is stable. So Urk. Problem is, where do I want to go? I guess we'll head back up over into this area. Just to kind of guard the pass. It's kind of the main thing I need to kind of keep an eye on, I suppose. So you don't have a WA target. So I'll give you a target, again, of Nashrak's Lair. We'll just have everybody go up there. If I give anyone else targets, they'll tend to cause some trouble. Who's raiding? You're raiding. Yeah. Head on up there, you maniac. Stop raiding your own territory. Alright, Grimgore. You go settle this.
Let's do this!
So we've got all of this area, so same thing. We're gonna go obedience up. Get that repaired. Army, we'll have you hold tight now, just for a bit. So these guys are on their way up. So we took Grum Peak. We have a skill point. This army, though. Okay, the Night Goblin Archers have poison attacks. Light Goblins have poison attacks. So it wouldn't be awful to give everyone in the army poison attacks. Yeah, why not? Ground Peak itself. Not looking fantastic. Okay, we want gold. Want a boss's tent.
Oh, what you want?
And we're gonna head on up. Can't actually see for sure where that is. There-ish, I guess.
Going!
Okay, holding steady here. Apparently these guys are happy, like, watching combat arenas or something. They're totally fine. Their fighting this has been absolutely maxed out all this time. They are totally good. You guys need a target, so we're gonna go with Shark's Lair. You guys are gonna sit tight temporarily. We got a level here. What do we want? Skull Muncher is the Wyvern. Yeah, we lose a lot for this, though. We lose 6 armor, 29 melee attack, 21 melee defense. We gain a little bit, well, I mean, it's not a little bit, but 40 some odd points of weapon strength and a bit of charge bonus. Get on with it, charge bonus. Missile resistance is always good. else do we have? Leadership is up for kind of basic units. Shamans. Underway stuff. Charge bonus and melee attack. I mean, that's pretty good. Yeah, do that. So you're sitting tight. Sly's just kind of hanging out here. Right, we need to give you guys an order. Same thing, try to keep obedience going. Yeah, I've got almost no cash at all. Hopefully, I mean, we are at a positive, so even if I'm not getting income from like trashing stuff, we still have a decent amount of cash coming in. We should stop reading, which will make things better. Wurrzag. If we cross over, we're suffering attrition almost anywhere, it looks like. Not out here.
On gun.
Let's try and ambush there. We have other guys in the area, so hopefully that'll work out. If not, I was kind of thinking we could raid, but it was too far to raid. Yeah, this is probably like the main dwarf army here. Got guys that should be coming to assist soon. These guys are going to recover. We'll head up towards the central area. So I think with these southern armies, what we'll do is we'll come up here and link up, and then we may have to make a push, maybe going after Angrund, which gives us kind of a way to sort of trash some stuff and make some cash as we progress through, looking for Crooked Moons and the Skull Takers out here somewhere. I think that's what we're going to have to do. Whether I remember to do that later as the campaign progresses is the real question. But for right now, that's really all I can do. Let's go ahead and hit end turn. We'll just kind of see what happens here. But that'll probably be about it for today. So yeah, we've got forces on the move, wandering around. And if we get attacked like the Bjornlings or something, we could kind of redirect all those wall armies their way. Dwarves are kind of scouting around. They must have holdings over that way. Big Clan Angrund army showing up there, right into the Border Princes. They want to try to declare war on me. I mean, that's kind of fine. It's a really dumb idea, but they can. Okay, Wurrzag got seen. Going to Nashrak's lair, Nashrak's lair, Nashrak's lair. Yeah, we're pretty good on that. Oh, we've got lots of money coming in now. Very nice. Okay.
Let's go.
Yeah, you need a turn or so to recover. Yeah, I think we'll go ahead and just call it here. But yeah, the plan will be to kind of bring armies into this area. We'll kind of have them staged and ready to go. If we need to defend the area, we will. If not, I think we'll go ahead and start working on... Oh, actually, this was Clan Angrund here. It got taken out. So something wiped them out. Who are you at war with, anyway? Just out of curiosity. You're only down to 4 holds. You are at war with lots of people. Wintertooth, Norska, Crooked Moon, Vampire Counts, and Warriors of Chaos. Alright. Yeah, I mean, that's a lot of enemies to be at war with. In the area, it's probably Vampire Counts or something is probably what took them out. But yeah, we could take this, we can leapfrog up into the mountains and then go looking. But yeah, I think that's a good place to stop. We did make some decent progress. So now, the Empire stretches uninterrupted from kind of the Blightwater and the Southern Badlands, all the way up through this entire area, up into the mountains, up into the old dwarf holds, all the way up through Grom Peak and Mount Gunbad. I don't know if I would actually take any more territories and then keep advancing up. Let me see, actually. Mount Gunbad. And Nashrak's lair is not in the same region. But I can't see... Karak is still up there somewhere. Okay, so that's probably the main core. Yeah, I think anything else we go up here, we're probably just going to destroy. I don't think we're going to actually hold on to anything. Karak pretty strong. But yeah, I think it's going to be time for at least these two armies. Potentially I could send a third up just to kind of wipe out the dwarves. That's kind of the plan. Kill them off, get cash from them, and then we'll start an expeditionary force out to the left as well. But yeah, that's going to do it for today. This has been more Total War Warhammer, playing as Wurrzag, the Great Green Prophet. I've been Disturbing Puppet. Thanks for coming by. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Until then, have a good one.